Alright, so it is a fine Tuesday afternoon, prime time, to be doing some VOD analysis for the young Pine. He's currently on a 53.31, which is 1 whole second slower than yours truly. Quite an embarrassing display, but as his superior in every way, I will be taking time out of my day to show him and explain to him via VOD analysis exactly how he can stop being such a loser and become a winner like me. So let's get this kicked off, shall we? I like the completely blank display. No timers, no nothing. Just raw gameplay.
Go get some sleep.
Vanilla boys are screaming right now.
By your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
That's my phone charger, ignore that. Alright, Admiral start. I think Admiral is good if you're around like the 54 and lower range. Obviously there's merit to like resetting for optimal cop cars once you get more down to like the 51 or 50 level and you get towards like world record contention, but I think 54 and below, I think Admiral is fine, because it helps you build consistency, rather than having like 90% of your runs go through because of the ambulance. You'll have, you know, more like, if I had to guess, like 70%. So it forces you to play less dumb and kind of take each attempt a bit more serious, while also, you know, saving a nice few seconds every single attempt. But this has been pretty solid so far. I don't know why he seems adamant on not holding horn to, you know, to keep the door open. Maybe it's just scared of cops. Yeah, he seems to do it there as well. But I mean, you shouldn't really be that scared of police officers. You're a minute in. If you have to reset, it's not really a big deal. You know, you may as well save those seconds because they're essentially free there. It would be one thing if there was a cop right next to you when he is going to bust you. Then obviously holding horn is dumb, but in a situation like that, there's no reason not to. So this movement is about as clean as you can hope for at this level.
So difficult having a rich and powerful father. Vamos.
Not really much to say to improve upon here. He's killing the corners well. He's got his lines down.
See you around.
Like, there's definitely room to be improved on. That corner, losing a lot of speed there. Definitely when you want to be looking to pathing around these corners, especially this one, you definitely want to make sure that you have like understanding of the racing lines, because like if you stop here, like you see you hit the brakes and you power slide, like look how much speed you lose. And there's a bit of artifacting because, you know, VLC, but like you're also about to hit the wall and you have to readjust, and yeah, you lose like a bunch of speed there. So yeah, just be careful on those kind of things. At this level, it's more to assume, or it's more logical to assume that these aren't intentional things. They're just minor mistakes that happen every now and again, but they're worth pointing out regardless. Ooh, that was grimacing. But yeah. Also, make sure when you're on these long drives as well, when you're pressing A and D, you obviously can't lean forward to gain more speed. So you kind of need to like pick an angle and kind of commit to it, because as you can see, when you're pulling left and right constantly to like get the perfect optimal angles, you're not leaning forward, so you're losing a lot of time on this drive here. Yeah, apologies for the VLC artifacting. Maybe I should switch to MPV or whatever the kids use nowadays. But yeah, so just something to keep an eye on these drives. but should easily be in time for Malibu. You really should be looking behind or to the side here. Yeah, I mean, so this is a big thing that runners will claim is random. You know, oh, it's unfortunate that the car spawned in front of me. But I can't speak for Pine. Obviously, I'm not going to condemn and like assume his behavior when he's doing attempts. But I do see a lot of runners blame the game for this kind of stuff. But the ultimate answer is yes, it was luck-based, that spawn. You know, you could do that 100 times and you wouldn't get the same result. But ultimately, the only reason this car spawned is because you were looking at it. So if you were looking away, you would have been just fine. So yeah, you really need to start looking to the side or behind on these drives, because otherwise you open the floodgates to getting shafted by traffic, which is ultimately random, but it's controllable, so it's no one else's fault. Also, I'm pretty sure, maybe someone can correct me on this, I'm not entirely sure, I'm sure someone will if I'm wrong. But when you are getting onto a bike, and you have the choice to get onto the side or the front, the side is faster. It's not faster to run forward. Maybe at this angle, because I expected the bike to be more here. Maybe it's quicker this way. But the actual animation for getting on from the front is longer, so don't go out of your way to do it. I guess that's just a point while it was on my mind. But yeah, honestly, it might have been the other way around there, because I thought the bike was in a different position. That's really good. And you see, you're looking behind here, so you understand the fundamentals, you just need to make more use of it. That was good.
This way.
I don't know what the benefit of that was, but okay. You're on a timer anyway. Yeah, so he seems to have a complete, like, refusal to hold the door open. I don't know why. Like, you're losing half a second every time you enter a vehicle. And while that might not seem significant, it matters, you know. And this level you should be looking up optimal routes. So here you should be cutting the corner, going across the grass in between the lampposts and pulling back onto the road. Just minor stuff like that. It's, you know, you can check world record for that kind of stuff, the optimal driving routes. Like, you're easily at the skill where you should be doing it. There's no reason to, even though you are on a timer, obviously there's no reason to take the slower route at this level. Also, be very careful with hitting gang spawns, because also why that may not seem significant, if you hit a gang spawn and they start shooting at you, there's a chance that they'll pop your tire, and then you're just fucked. So you should only hit them if you absolutely have to. I don't know what the fuck that moonbeam was doing. But yeah. Like, this was clean, but you played with fire a lot for no real reason.
Go see what I can dig up.
So you gotta be careful with that. This is fine. Here you should be despawning this vehicle to try and get something coming on the road in front of you. Because even though this blister is a solid choice, if it has a car alarm, then you'll likely get a wanted level and the run's dead. Whereas if you steal something on this side of the road, it never has a car alarm, and it's very rare that a cop will spot you and give you a star. So you should be at least trying to get something. Like, again, you'll end up resetting a lot less. When I talked earlier about doing these cop car starts because it makes you more consistent, this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Like, if you want to do Admiral, you need to stop playing with fire. Otherwise, you'll just end up with 10,000 attempts before you get a 52.
Set up the deal, you know?
Where are you now?
You okay, Leo?
Yeah, you should slide here. I was about to mention that.
Just tell me where you are.
Who the hell is this? Put Leo on, man.
Leo's gone away for a while.
This is
He left
fine.
me in charge.
Screw you, man.
Yeah, you didn't need to replay that, but I guess being better be safe than sorry. This is overall decent so far. Classic, but doesn't matter.
Florida moron. Remember Giorgio? Remember? Not guilty. Understand? Good.
So, that's not worth it, what you just tried to do. It's really not worth it. Just park like a normal person. Because running back and getting on from the front, pretty sure it's not even faster. Like, just park here and just get on it from the side. No need to piss around. Try and be fancy. And the same goes here. Like, you're adjusting so much. It's like, right here, pick this angle and just drive forward. But you go left, 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 right, left, right, left, left. Like, you see what I mean? You have no speed here. You should be going like twice as fast. And also, when you shoot here, this little reference that you're doing where you shoot twice, you only do it when you have the bike with you, because the bike instantly kills you when it blows up. But with this system, you don't have to. So you can shoot, and you can instantly blow up the barrel. And because Tommy falls over, the death is delayed, and you won't fail the mission. There's no need to shoot here. It's just slow. Again, like, a lot of this is, you know, time cycle based. You're waiting on a phone call, you're waiting on dialogue, you're waiting on this, you're waiting on that, but there's no reason to be throwing away, like, 2 seconds here, 2 seconds there.
Got any spare change?
Hola, is this Mr. Versetti?
Yeah.
This is Cortez.
So something that I do here is,
My party?
Yeah, I remember.
ever since the weaponless sliding, you can grab the pistol and still push the bike and be perfectly on time. And then it means that you can kill Gonzalez without doing the chainsaw strat and whatnot. And it's like, again, it's mostly preference. It's so minimal. But if you struggle with like optimal chainsawing, then you can look into grabbing the pistol as well. Like, you have more than enough time to weaponless slide and grab it there. That was good. That was a good tree exit. A little wide on these turns, but nothing major. Again, like, when you're reviewing high-level VODs like this, you got to be careful to not just start nitpicking everything. Otherwise, we'll be here for 2 hours. Like, you need to focus a lot more on what is actually improvable. So here you're looking behind, which is good, because this is like the drive where you can get railed by traffic the most. So I can see that you're not very confident with looking behind. There was a lot of adjustment again, but that'll come with time. It's better to do that than it is to look forward, get hit by a car, and pretend it's, you know, not your fault.
The boss's right-hand man.
So yeah, that chainsaw was okay. You kind of jumped the gun a little bit. So I'd look into that, definitely. See if you feel more comfortable with the pistol. Because I think a lot of people who I'm reviewing, they won't have been around when the pistol was predominantly used, because like pistol skip has been a thing for years now. So they might not realize that it is a choice, and it is mostly preference. So you should look into that. That's good. Gotta be careful with those bailoffs. I see you've failed a lot of them. You gotta just relax and just make sure that you're properly touching the wall instead of bouncing off it. because yeah, you'll just piss time away doing this, like throwing the bike everywhere. Like your driving is decent, but then as soon as you're about to finish a clean segment, you just throw the bike away every time. You don't need to turn around here. You're not going backwards. You should do the tree exit. Like, you're doing a 180, but then you're just gonna get on the bike and teleport anyway, so there's no reason to. Like, you faced your bike around, and then you don't make use of it.
Hogging all the action, I see.
You could make the replay while you're getting on the bike, right here. As soon as you kind of like Tommy switches to the suit, press F to get on the bike and then make the replay during the animation. Saves like a second for free. No reason to not do it. The inputs are the same, just reverse. You know, F3, F3, F2 rather than F3, F3, F2 and then F. Or F3, F1 or whatever you do, it doesn't really matter. Cut the corners, man. This like section is a pinnacle as to where you A should be looking behind. Like this Infernus could have fucked you really hard. I'll tell you in a second. Like this one, if he turns, you're dead. Like 100%. The light's green. Like you were dead there 100%. You might even kill Lance as well. And cut the corner, man. Like little stuff like this, when it happens this often, will cost you dozens of seconds through a run. And it's just bye-bye.
You must be Cortez's new gun.
Until more gainful opportunities arise. They'll be here any minute. We both better get a good vantage point.
Okay, I'll take the balcony. You get the roof across the yard.
So this is not particularly interesting. Guardian Angels is a snooze fest at this point. This is all fine. References super lenient. Are you gonna... okay.
Shit! Don't worry, I got you covered.
You don't have stamina here. I mean, I can't tell because of inputs, but it looks like you're sprint jumping here. I'm not sure if you are, but if you are, stop. Because if you sprint jump and B-hop all the way to the grenades while holding shift or space or whatever you disgusting plebs do nowadays, you'll have no stamina to sprint back like this. So yeah, I can't say for sure, but if I had to guess, I would say the reason why the run back is so slow, like, you know, jump, I mean, I don't get why you're like trying to clip over it and why you're not sprinting
Don't
here.
worry, I got you covered. They think they can take us.
I would assume it's because of sprint jumping. Like, again, you haven't lost any time, but you're just giving yourself less time to do something with a timer for no reason. Like, there's no benefit to doing this. And don't play replays during auto-scrollers. It's the only way to lose time on this mission, is to play a fucking replay. Like, yeah, it makes you reload faster, but who cares? Even if you reload manually, the mission is on a timer. The only way to lose time on Guardian Angels. Please, at this level, stop playing replays. I beg you. I see this so often. This mission should always take the same amount of time. There is no reason to play a replay. Well, there. Obviously there is reason to play one here, but there isn't anywhere else.
My money! Don't just stand there,
That's
you
good.
prick! Chase that dickhead down! I live! Dickheads! And it's all down to you. What is your name? Tommy. I see you soon, amigo, I think.
shit. Where's that guy, Lance?
I don't know. I guess you just turned a bit early there. That's an easy mistake to make. I'm just gonna delay it by a second. So what you did there, I assume you've heard me say before, or like some high-level runner say before, that you don't want to floor it on every single jump. Because if you get a load of height, you can't accelerate while you're in midair, and it actually ends up being slower. This is the other end of the spectrum. Like, you don't need to break that much to make sure that you, like, go over it perfectly. Like, you can still get air, but just don't, you know, accelerate as fast as you can into it. There's a middle ground there. Again, you can watch, like, VODs for that. That was good. Bit fast.
Tommy, it's
fine.
Ricardo Diaz. I want
Glitching
to
a
thank
cop
you for
car
looking out for me, my man. I asked that prick
is
on
fine.
set, he said you're the real
You just gotta be careful. Like,
Tommy. It's
at this point, you'd put 7 or 8 bullets in to the car. That's enough. You don't need to fling a whole mag into a car to glitch it. You know, 5+ is usually fine. And then you end up popping the tire, which ends up like delaying the car being glitched because it takes so long to slow down. Like, just relax. You don't need to
Ricardo
pump
Diaz. I want to
10
thank you
bullets
for
into
looking
every
out for
single
me, my
car
man.
you shoot.
I asked that prick on set, he said you're the real deal, my friend. Well, you're not
You'll
gonna
likely
see me.
not be in
I
time
need
here
a guy
now because
like
of
you. All I have now is dickheads. Dickheads everywhere, yo. I make you real rich.
Yeah, so you ended up like not being able to play the close replays and shot on the fades. So it's overall to glitch good to glitch a car there, but yeah, like just be careful. You don't need to fling 100 bullets every single time. Just relax. This is okay. Never do this again, please. Like that is. There are so many places in this run to glitch a car without losing any time, and this is just like, this is a horrific position. It really is. Like, if you're a beginner and you want to play as safe as possible, then fine, whatever. But, and this too, like, you are never gonna glitch cars there in a million years. Like, this is just ridiculous. There's no reason to be trying to glitch cars here. Like, I can easily show you tons of positions where you can glitch cars for free. You don't need to be slowing down and driving alongside cars and all that bollocks.
Loser.
You better keep on running, asshole!
Not really sure why you went around there, but sure. Guess it doesn't matter. You seem to fire your gun a lot accidentally. I don't know if that's like your mouse being an issue or like what. Okay. That is a good place to glitch a car. That is a perfect place to do it. Because still on intersections like that, that is perfectly acceptable. If you're doing these kind of glitches which are already optimal, there is absolutely no reason to piss away time at the start of this mission to glitch more. Like, you have like 2 glitch cars minimum by this point in any usual run. If you do glitches on the chase, you don't need anything extra. You can do the rest on the end of Say Yes Sir and lose no time. Absolutely no reason to be doing this. Were you still in Flintstone mode there? I think you were, right? Yeah, I think so. So what I do to make this bailout a lot easier, because you're not doing it in Flintstone mode, is while you're falling here, just shoot a bullet with the Uzi so you lose Flintstone mode, and then you can just drive normally and do the bailout. It's a lot easier. That's what you'll see most high-level runners do. I remember Guy taught me that. So you don't fuck this up. Cause it's not a good look when you fling yourself out like that and the phone rings. Not a good look. Yep, that was smart. Don't want to get yourself stuck in an animation. Good recovery. So this heli flight separates the men from the boys. You can immediately tell if somebody is competent at flying or not based on how they handle this one. It's good so far. Decent liner. Bit left, but... And then, Jesus, that's a crash landing and a half.
Hey, Donnie, it's Sonny.
You should slow down a bit more on those landings, because I very much doubt that you land consistently like that every single time. It seems like something that you're winging and
I am worrying, Tommy. That's my style.
kind of getting away with.
Problem in my life with unreliable people. Don't be an unreliable person, Tommy. Please do us both.
Is that free clothes replay?
I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
I didn't quite see. Also, if you don't get glitch cars on the chase, you can look to glitch cars there, just on the road while you're waiting for the call. Let's skip forward a bit here. Blowing up the barrels, good. Good. I need to zoom in a bit here, like looking in on my monitor to see the small things, like the guys, because I'm mega blind. So here order is super important. In order to make sure that Lance doesn't double back, you want to make sure that you shoot the guys on the basketball court while you're at, like, you know, on the way up rather than on the way back. So like what I do is when I blow up this, I then go to this guy and then hit these two, and then hit these on like the way back. It's like optimally you don't want the helicopter to throw back like this, because it's just again wasting time waiting for Lance to dick around. I'd recommend not shooting the barrels to kill those guys, because sometimes you'll knock them over and you don't know who's dead and who isn't. Like, I guess pre-firing all the corpses works, but you may as well just shoot the people as they're standing up. It's a lot easier. But otherwise, that was fine.
Okay, you're on your own from here. Good luck, brother. Are you ready?
And then as you pick up the briefcase, you should be looking back towards the north, because wherever you look when you lose control here is where you'll be facing for the start of fastest boat. If you're looking to the east, you won't be looking at the marker and you'll have to turn around. You'll see it in a second. You'll get punished for that. Once picks you up, and then you would have been facing south towards the marker, but you have to spin around. This route again here is something you should look up. Like, you can cut all the way through the trees, like all the way to the left, like through here. There's no reason to be going around when you can just drive in a straight line. It's again just seconds down the drain. W, the video game. Nothing interesting here. Oh dear.
Tommy, it's me, Colonel Cortez. Look, senor, I believe you are a man who can get things done. So please help me. You can find me at the boat, huh?
Nice.
We already have some stuff on the side.
This is like,
The boat, huh?
it's like real basic stuff. Like this route, like when do you see runners? Like who are you watching on Twitch that does these kind of running routes where you go like all the way left and then all the way right and into the like thing? You just go cut across here and just run in a straight line. Like who do you see doing this? A replay's fine.
Competition. So Tommy, we know it was Diaz busted our deal.
If you don't have a reference for what you do here, you hold shift until you see the last boat in view, and then you start turning to avoid, you know, driving off to fucking ocean view while doing the mission. Otherwise, this is nothing to it.
Got him. Head for Diaz as fast as you can.
AFK on the way back. Nothing interesting.
Well, thank you.
See you around, Tommy.
It's good.
Okay, Mr. Lance Vance Dance.
Good. It's a clean getaway there. Oh, Jesus. Okay, you gotta reevaluate what's too low and what isn't. Here you can play a close replay in order to shorten the fade. It's a decent, saves like half a second. Like you don't need to play 3 like you do on the like Diaz ones because they're super long fades for some reason. Like just as you walk into the marker like here, you play it and it'll shorten the fade. No reason to not go for it. Again, hold the door open, man. Like Cannibal K9 knew about this. Like, this has been done for a decade. Why are you not doing it? That baffles me. It really does. It's a good route. Your flying itself is really clean. You just need to be careful with your landings because you just land so fast. You don't slow down at all, and you just end up sliding away from where you want to be actually landing. But aside from that, it's really good. But the same thing here. Like your landings always seem like they're you have no control of what's going on. You know. There, I assume that you're trying to look to make sure that you don't hit your helicopter with the tank, which is fair. But I mean, the way you parked, you would never hit it with that angle in a million years, so you don't have to worry about that too much. Going around the light post, it's good. Just be careful that you don't hit telephone poles because you can't knock those over. It's decent. 27:33, say yes, sir. That's. I'm gonna quickly check what time I finished, say yes, sir, for comparison. Because I'm pretty sure that's way faster than me. Obviously, since this run is like a year newer, there's different strats and stuff. So I have a feeling you might be losing a lot of time later on.
Yo, Tommy, it's Lance.
Yeah?
Oh, nice to hear from you,
I'm gonna
Lance.
quickly see something real quick. That was a bike. I thought that was a car there. I was gonna
Yo,
say
Tommy,
like
it's Lance.
probably worth glitching, but never mind.
Oh, nice to hear from you, Lance.
What time do I finish?
Come on, man, be cool, be cool.
I'm in the middle of something. What
I
do you
finished
want?
27:41. Okay, so
Just to say, you know,
you're about
look,
10
Tommy,
seconds ahead of me here.
we can do this thing.
So you don't lose as much time as I
problem,
thought.
You know what I mean?
We're going to have to do it, because otherwise we're going to be dead, Lance. We're in too far now.
Alright, well, let's see these glitches
Oh,
while I was
nice
looking
to
away.
hear from you, Lance. Come on, man, be cool, be cool.
I'm in the middle of something. What do you want?
Nothing. Just to say, you know,
That's
look,
fine.
Tommy, we can do this thing. You and me, no problem. You know what I mean?
You can glitch that when it's right next to you, but once it's already fucked off, there's no
'Cause
point.
Otherwise we're going to be
And here you are miles out of range for the Uzi. Like, you're never gonna glitch this in a million
dead,
years.
Lance. We're
And
in
then I
too
saw
far
that you
now.
shoot the tire again.
Thanks for the
Like,
call. Speak to you later.
That doesn't make people stop shooting one bullet. Like, you need to shoot the body of the car, you know, a few times. And shoot the ones that are coming towards you, not the ones that are driving away. Like, don't let the car pass you and then start shooting it. You know, it's, again, just real basic stuff. You seem to nail all the hard parts of the run, but then the simple common sense stuff, it's, I don't know if you've forgotten or if you've never really analyzed it, but yeah. It's fine.
Right, me old China. It's Paul. I might have a little
So here,
I need to speak to you in person. I'm enjoying a little
that's good.
R&R at the Club Malibu. I reckon you're going to
Yeah.
do me a favour or two out of this sunshine. I'll see you later.
I forget if glitching the call there is necessary to do the replay to keep the heliblade spinning. I don't remember. I haven't run this category in a year, so... Just check Marushko's VOD to see if he does it or not. Because I remember before, glitching the call wasn't worth it, but maybe the heliblades have now made it worth it. Not entirely sure on that one. Alright, let's see this landing. Okay. So, with this, like, there's a number of ways to do this. At this level, I think you should be absolutely fine doing, like, the YOLO strat, where you're just running and chainsaw the final guy, rather than taking the, 5-10 seconds to kill these guys. It's not that risky. It's really not that hard. But if you want to keep doing the safe thing with the M60, this whole section here is fine. Don't do this. Never do this in a million years. Because if he shoots you and cancels your animation, you will shoot 2 bullets. One will hit this guy and one will hit Lance and kill him. Like, I killed a run doing that the other day in Trilogy just because I forgot. It's something that you have to learn the hard way. Make sure that you don't line these two up and, like, skewer them to each other if you're going to do this safe and slow strat.
You okay to use a gun?
Sure, I guess. Nice to see you too.
Let's get out of here.
Yep. Getting hold of your mouse. Be very careful spamming the camera like this, because if you make Lance teleport, he can get stuck out of bounds, and your run will be dead. Like, it's fine to look behind to see if he's with you, but behind, forward, behind, forward, behind, forward, behind, forward is just going to make him fuck around and lose you time more than it's going to save. So, just be careful there. But landing is slow, landing out of the marker and flying back in,
Hey, okay, I got you.
but not horrible. It's so bizarre to watch someone who has like that level of skill not do something as simple as just holding the door open. It's gonna baffle me each and every time. Excuse me. Oh god. Okay. So, with this landing, you want to come in between these 2 trees, like more central, and then land like here in front of the stairs. So the way you despawn it is you despawn it by parking like too close to the mansion, which is like, here, or where the stinger spawns for shakedown, which is in like a little rectangle here where the Uzi and stuff is. The reason why you want to park as quickly as possible is so you can like spawn it out of the mansion for shakedown and get right back in. Beginners park here because it's safe. Obviously, more advanced players park around here. You seem to pick in between, again, because you just land so quick and then you go back up and down again, and it's just a whole mess. Like, just, please, just relax on the heli landings, because you lose way more time than you gain here doing this stuff. And there's no control over it.
With assholes. Be careful.
Don't worry, Tommy. I'll cover you.
Who you think you are, amigo?
Like,
This place is gonna be crawling with
again
rats,
here,
so be careful.
why are you not running in a straight line?
I'll cover you. Who you think you are? I mean,
Like, you have a straight line to this guy, and you're running around. Why? There's nothing blocking you. Like, you're just taking the scenic route to everything when you should just be holding W. Like, so you take less damage, but you barely take any damage if you do this optimally anyway. Like, it doesn't make a difference. You can do this mission on like 20 HP if you do it right. So, I don't understand. I really don't understand that. Like, maybe I'm missing something, and it's really obvious, and I just haven't seen runs in a while, or I've missed a strat or something, but yeah, I don't get it. I really don't. I am perplexed. .411 entry is okay.
my livelihood destroyed.
This is the grenade thing, I
remember
guess.
the name.
Oh no. What?
This is Rotterdam 71 Northwest 5 Point.
My store.
I don't know why you did the windows in that order. I'm pretty sure that isn't faster. At least I've never seen anyone. Doesn't seem faster. Like, you should just be... Does it matter? I don't know. It just seems bizarre. But yeah, no, it can't be faster because you're running in front of the escalators and you have to run behind them again. Like, you should just be standing in front of the escalators, doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on the other side, and then running straight up. Like, instead of running to behind the escalators and then round to the front and going up, like, just shoot them from the front.
My store, my wonderful store.
And work on crouch cancelling, because I don't know if it's like janky movement because you're like on PB pace and you're nervous or something, but like this movement is really sloppy.
My beautiful window display.
Was it
I
fine?
run this town now. Me.
When you get towards the end of the mission, you can push the Infernus from the left so you can get in the driver's side. No need to enter the passenger's side.
Tommy, son, have I got a surprise for you? I'm down at the recording studios with some major artists. Why don't you pay us a visit? You know it makes sense, don't ya? See you later.
Get in the car, useless.
Elizabeth 19 Centro Terminal, red for car.
The despawning for that car, for the Red Infernus, isn't precise. You don't need to line it up. Just fling yourself at the wall and get out. Like, you waste 2 or 3 seconds here making sure you're in the perfect spot. There is no perfect spot. Just wasting time. This is, okay. So, where you stand doesn't really matter for the lineup, but the most important thing about this is that where you're looking before the cutscene plays is where you're going to be looking when you actually gain control again. So if you're looking away and then doing a last minute flick, you're going to end up with like the wonkiest aim like angle before you gain control, and you're going to have to like adjust massively to hit the snipe. And then you have to flick and hit the guys. Like, this will be so much easier for you if you just stand in a normal position and just pre-aim the guys. Like, look at where they're gonna be before the cutscene hits. And then you don't have to, you know, fucking become Kenny S and flick to them. There's no need. Jesus. Alright, action replay on that. So you could put that down to kind of wonky physics. Like, I've had that before where you're holding A, you hit like the wrong part of a slope and just get launched the opposite direction. But still, it's the same thing where you just need to slow down and relax.
I reckon so.
All I'm saying is keep your eyes open, and you might find the perfect business opportunity. I'll catch you later.
Later, Avery.
Because those bumps are lethal.
Hey,
Absolutely
Lance,
lethal.
let's get the cops' attention.
Now that got them really irritated.
Reshooting to not get any spike strips. It's smart. Alright, 1 second here, gamers. I need to be right bizzle. Alright, let's bounce. This drive is fine. The big grass shortcut. Absolutely colossal. Yeah, the drive when you get to the first intersection out of Starfish Island and the cop starts chasing you, there is merit to letting it go past rather than just trying to floor it and make it through, but it's kind of up to you. Obviously, AI behavior can be tricky to deal with, and sometimes you just need to make the decision on what's the best move depending on where the cop is. Like, some people just stop and let him pass to be safe, some people floor it and hope they don't get railed. It's completely up to you. So here you should park the bike out of the way, or inside the cafe, because as you'll see, if you leave the bike like that, it'll get launched towards the doorway, bang, and if it gets launched and gets stuck in the doorway, Lance will also get stuck and you'll be fucked. Again, you're playing with fire. It almost happened. If he was on the left side of that bike, he would not be out with you, and you'd have to wait for him and lose time. Yeah, the rest of this should be pretty free. Yeah. So, again here, there is no reason to spam the camera. It doesn't matter where Lance is, all you've got to do is stop in the marker. The quickest way to stop in the marker is press, like, scroll one button to the right, like one weapon to the right, and aim with the M4 because it immediately sets Tommy to stopped. So just like go in and immediately switch to the M4 and then right click in order to activate this trigger as quickly as possible. There's no reason to spam the camera to make Lance dick around. Just stop. Stop pressing buttons. You're just delaying the mission to end. While you're spamming, trying to make it go as fast as possible, you're just slowing yourself down.
He's going down right now.
A little awkward landing, because again, it's just
Sonny, remember me?
crashing hard, but
That's right,
works.
Sonny. We're all friends. You never write
Not a
me,
huge
you
deal.
never call. Don't you want to be friends no more?
I've been busy trying to sort things out. You didn't give me a lot of support down here, Sonny.
Oh, my fault, is it? Well, I've heard you've been busy, all right. Busy killing drug barons.
You
busy
try and
taking
glitch a car
over.
here?
Don't
Never
forget
in a
about
million
us,
years.
Tommy, because I can assure you,
Never.
I ain't forgotten about you.
It's too late. Okay, good.
That thing is small.
Your replay making is pretty suboptimal. It's also something that you should be taking a look at. You take a second to line up every replay. Like at this level, it should be pretty much second nature making one at this point. I would skip armor here, but if you grab it, it's fine. Yeah. Like my principle with this mission is that if you would die on 140, you would die on 200 as well. Like, it's just one of those missions where you either get railed or you don't. I would only take armor if I was on low health. Like 140 is more than enough. In 99% of cases. So there, you should be priming, like holding left click and then just letting go when he comes around the corner. Like, just hold left click now, and then let go to just swing at him instead of trying to time it, just taking unnecessary damage. Maybe that's why you always take armor, because you take way more damage on this mission if you don't do it optimally, but... As you can see, like, even though you got railed at the end and you took more damage than you needed to because you fucked up the first guy, you still took less than 140 damage. You would have survived. Hindsight is everything, but it's very rare that you would die on 140 health. Even if you fuck it up like you did. Okay. Clean. At some speed coming around that corner, okay. I like this. Yeah, you bonked the van a little bit there, but you should be fine. So there's something I want to say about fade skips, but I want to watch a couple before I give like a verdict. I'll probably watch all 5 just to see how they go.
I never asked your sister out, man. I got those clothes you wanted.
So you're not actually going for them, okay. It seemed like you were. I'm not sure I really understand the point in like warping off the bike immediately and stuff if you're not gonna go for the fade skips. Because if you're not aware, like if you do this, you can teleport without the bike depending on the bike's position. So if you're doing this where you're like pre-holding F to get off, but then you're not going for the fade skips, you're just playing with fire again. Like, you are fast enough to be doing these fade skips. Like, you are doing this section fast enough. But you're doing the risky part, but then not actually doing the part that saves time. Again, like, I don't know if you've just been watching some weird videos or you've, like, misunderstood how the section works, but, yeah, there's no reason to be doing this. It's not faster.
Tommy,
Sonny.
obviously you are suffering from hearing problems, so I'll try again. Where's the goddamn money? Where's the goddamn stuff? And where's my cut? Are you new action? You are making an idiot out of me, Tommy, and I'm not laughing yet.
You really didn't cancel that call?
And where's my cut? Are you new action? You are making an idiot out of me, Tommy, and I'm not laughing yet.
Wow. I can't see inputs, so I don't know when you got on the bike, but it seemed like it was like a frame later. That was so close. I can only assume that you didn't cancel the call by mistake, but that was really close. Jesus Christ. And the same applies here, by the way, for the route as it does on the fastest boat. Go between the trees. It's a straight line. Cut through here and go down the path. It's a straight way to the docks. Otherwise, you're going to the right, then to the left, then to the right, then to the left. Just drive forward, man. Here, when you bail off and you have fists, you can glitch the call instantly by just scrolling one up to the sniper rifle. You don't need to worry about weapon management and, oh fuck, where's my M4? Use the sniper rifle.
Tommy, we gotta talk about stuff.
What's the problem, Lance?
Private business. You're not welcome.
It's you, man.
Private.
Jesus, okay, right. Oh fuck, well, I didn't mean to restart whatever button I just pressed, I just meant to hit the spacebar. But this is, yeah, this is fucked, what you're doing here. So, I don't know if I should make like an updated like demonstration as to how to do this, but first of all, doing this where you flick the mouse back and forward is, yeah, it's not slower, but I see so many people fuck it up. The easiest way to do it is to just walk around, like hold W, then D, then S, then A, and walk in a square in and out of her view in order to get the lines. And B, the whole point of this section is to shorten the lines that you are listening to. If you are getting a line like this, there is no reason to try and shorten it with a line that is twice as long.
What's the problem, Lance?
What's the problem, Lance? It's like half a second, but you're just running and you're then going, what's the problem, Lance? Private business, you're not welcome. Like, you're just adding on dialogue. You're not shortening it. Like, what is this?
You're not welcome.
It's you, man.
And then, like, you're just flipping out, trying to, like, recover, and you're just panicking. Like, I guess I should do it like a demonstration as to how to do this. Like, give me a second to boot up the game, because, like, I'll show you with inputs, because I feel like so many people fuck this nowadays. I don't know what's going on. It's like people have gotten worse at it. Alright, let's take a look at this together, shall we, class? Alright, so this is a Brax save. It has a on mission 0 phone call that I'm holding. I need to repress into the bike. Re-enter the bike. Otherwise, when I push it, it'll, you know, start going haywire and it'll fall over. Alright, so let's say you just completed the 5th Instapass. Congratulations.
Sonny.
Let's go from here.
You are suffering from hearing problems, so I'll try
So,
again.
push.
Where's the goddamn money? Where's the goddamn stuff?
Oops.
And where's my cut?
I haven't played in a while, so you'll have to excuse my pushes. I was never good at these. But it doesn't matter. Alright, so you have fists out, remember. Keep it in mind. Go around this corner. Go cut across here. Drive in a straight line. Like, there are micro adjustments that need to be made, but they are tiny in comparison to driving on the road. When you bail off the bike, press Q once or scroll up once. Sniper rifle.
Tommy, we gotta talk about stuff.
What's the problem, Lance? Then skip the line. A S D S A.
Tommy, I'm
You know, it's hard to explain and do it at the same time, but just do this.
Private business, you're not welcome.
You don't need to fucking spam around with the mouse.
Private business, you're not welcome.
It's so much easier.
You're not welcome.
I hear
Private business, you're not welcome. Private business, you're not welcome. Private business, you're not welcome.
How difficult is that? There's no need to fucking, I'm gonna panic and fuck this up. Brr, I'm gonna flick my mouse everywhere for no reason. And look, you will still be in more than enough time. Like, I can talk and commentate while I do this. And you know, I'm 50th place on the leaderboard. Like, this is how simple this is.
Tommy, it's me, Lance. Keep your mouth shut there, Tommy, because I ain't got no time to talk.
Like, you are still easily in time to grab this and fuck off.
Man, I'm sorry.
It's just that.
People pay
One more.
You're not welcome.
Two more. Where is she? There she is.
You're not welcome.
I gotta go.
I gotta go. Play the replay. Fucking bam. Get on the bike. Fuck off.
Private business, you're not welcome.
Alright, we're back to it. Now,
Private business,
yeah,
you're
please,
not
for the love of God, practice
Private
this.
business, you're not welcome. Private
'Cause
business, you're not welcome.
This
Lance,
strat,
private
like,
business, you're not
nobody can do it
welcome.
right.
Private
Like,
business, you're
even
not
top tier
welcome.
players I
Private
see
business,
fuck
you're
this
not
up.
welcome.
Just do
Private
it
business,
the
you're not
easy
welcome.
way.
Private business, you're not welcome. Private business, you're not welcome.
Lance,
Private business, you're not welcome.
just
Private business, you're not welcome.
People make this so much more difficult than it has to be. It's mad. Why are you parking fucking 600 meters? I'm getting angry now. Fucking Alpine, man. You want to be on the bike by the time the dialogue finishes. Why are you parking at fucking Ocean View, man? Park here, where you're gonna be. Why are you parking so far away? Fucking hell. Also, it's worth mentioning real quick that if you do fuck this up and you think you're not going to be in time, you can run into the little alleyway that's on the other side of this building and then take the call from there, so you're in a better position to kill her. It's a really easy backup that if you fuck this up and you're not going to be in time, you can kill her instantly anyway. And you can, you know, not deal with the bullshit. But you see, like, you are so much slower to the helicopter because you're just dicking around.
Private business, you're not welcome. Private business,
And the same
you're
thing
not
here. Holy shit, man.
welcome.
Please practice this. Holy fuck. Like,
I'm sorry.
it's just that is the end of the dialogue, right? And then you are playing another line on top of it. So it's just that. That's the full dialogue line that you've just listened to. And then you are replacing it after you've already listened to the entire thing with another fucking line.
You're not welcome.
And then he says the next line. Like,
My brother would do that. Please, man, don't do that.
is that why you're parking so far away? Because you're delaying the phone call as well? Like, fuck me, man. Please. I am begging you. You will have a 52 in no time if you just learn how to do this fucking mission properly. Dear me. Whew. Relax, Ben. In through the nose, out through the mouth.
Hey, oh, Tommy, we got a situation over at Brentworth. You better go.
If you're gonna push the bike, you may as well push it to an actual place where it's gonna be useful to you. Like, yeah, spinning it around is good, but if you spin it this way, so it goes around, you can push it right next to the buy marker, so you can, like, so you can get...
Tommy.
You can push it so it's, like, lined up here, so as soon as you finish CTC snipe, you can just get on it and drive off immediately.
You better go and check it out.
If you're gonna be optimal, you may as well be optimal.
Things are messed up. I gotta go.
Like, properly optimal. That's good. Slow down.
You tell Sonny, stay away.
A bit shaky aim, you killed him on your last bullet, but there's not really much to say there. Just, you know, this mission is super chokeable. There's not really much else you can do apart from just, you know, keep your composure. And again, just to fucking finish off, like just flinging the bike off. Just turn it around, slow down, do a 180, and just fucking park the bike. Like, you don't need to fling it away or try and do a jump where you bail off on the wall. There's no need. Absolutely no need. Like, I would put this down to nerves, but the fact that you've done it 4 times in this run, like, yeah, just fucking relax. Christ, man. Like, again, here, why are you going all the way to the right of the road when you are on the left and you are going to end up on the left? Like, what is the reason to pull all the way onto this side of the road when you can just hold W onto this lane? What is the reason? There's no point. And then you just end up cutting back across anyway. It makes no sense. Okay, this is mega safety.
Tommy, it's Lance. We got big problems. Come down here right away.
Just in case you're not aware, like I imagine you are, because this is like a backup. I can't imagine you would do this as the only strat. But to anyone who doesn't know, like what the optimal play here is you bail off the bike here, and you answer the phone call before you get to the warp point, and then you immediately start the mission. This is a safe strat, so if you want to make sure that you teleport, because if you fuck up the warp somehow, and you bail off the bike, and then you have to run all the way to the mansion, it's just mad cringe. So this is safe, and it's only a couple of seconds slower, but yeah, it's worth mentioning the optimal thing to do here. But I'll give Pine the benefit of the doubt and assume he knows. But yeah, so. So then, yeah, no fucking Papega bollocks. So, just standard mission.
Oh, you think so?
Nothing else to this. Nope. What in the fuck? Okay. For fuck's sake, Pine. You are gonna make me very angry. This mission is on a real fucking world timer. The only way to lose time on this mission, exactly the same as Guardian Angels, is playing replays. Stop it. I know you're fucking around and you're happy that you've got PB, but for fuck's sake, you are losing time compared to amateurs, beginners. You are doing this mission slower than they are because you are dicking around with replays. Use your brain, man. If this was a beginner, I could forgive them, but that is absolutely unacceptable for someone of your level. Fucking get a grip. Are you not gonna... What in the fuck am I watching? Alright, what time do you start this mission? What time does Lance spawn? 17? 18? Hello, Lance? 21. And do you want to know why Lance doesn't spawn at 21 past the hour when you think he's going to? I'll give you an answer, in case you're wondering, to anyone who doesn't know. This is fucking why. Look at the clock. Look at the clock. I want everyone to... I will fucking drill this into your brains. Look at the clock, the in-game clock. Every time you spam a replay, you forward the clock by 1 second. The only way to lose time in this mission that isn't dying So you go up at 21 past the hour, but it's not 21 past the hour, it is 11 past the hour. You have just fucked the clock for yourself for no reason. And that's why Lance didn't spawn. And that is the answer to everyone who's wondering why you don't fucking play replays on this mission. And why you almost die as a result. This is nobody's fault but your own. If you'd have died here and lost the run, this is 100% your fault. And as a result, you lose time going back up. Like, you lose seconds while Sonny is waiting for you because you dick around in the room for no reason. You fuck your reference to the timer, and then you have to go and heal a second time.
15 years were mine to spend. Get him, boys. He never understood a thing.
This kind of stuff, and why I was thinking about the Sir Yes Sir finish time, is because I knew that you would be ahead of me by the end of this. But you fucked it on this final mission and pissed away a bunch of time for no reason, and it actually cost you, like, the sub 5330, the sub EBen. Like, you are a better player than I am, mechanically in every way. Like, this gameplay is stellar. Your heli flying is really good. Your movement is really good. Your mission mechanics are as consistent as they can be. But you need to use your fucking brain, man. Like, mechanical skill will only take you so far. And you are just gonna throw away 30 seconds every run for no fucking reason. And it is why you are currently on a 53-31. This should have been a low 53 easily. Like, you are easily 52 capable, maybe even lower with this level of gameplay. Like, there are barely any mechanical mistakes here. Every single thing I point out is you just not using your brain. Oh, dearie me. All right, I need to go and pick up my laundry basket. So I will thank you all for watching. And yes, did get a little heated in this one, but it is proof that mechanics can only take you so far, and you've really got to take a look at your gameplay sometimes and just think about what you are doing. Brains over brawn, so to speak. But yes, I will see you all in the next one. I'm hoping to be able to get some more live coaching going in the next few days. I'm unsure when you'll see this, likely Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. But yeah, have a great day. See you later. Love you all. Mwah.